Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, welcome back to the PUBG EU Pro Scrims. My name is SakuraZ, and we are in game number 5 of 6. We've had southern playing paths all night long. Is this game going to be any different? Let's find out. No, absolutely not. Oh my god. We have had so many like all 5 of our playing paths have been properly down south. What is even happening tonight, ladies and gentlemen? It's an 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock here on Miramar. Game number 5 of 6 now. Absolutely delightful performances from mForce, from SakuraZ. Vanir are up there as well tonight. SakuraZ haven't placed as well as mForce, but they have had a ridiculous number of kills, which has probably helped them. Vanir have been fairly consistent. Justice have done quite well. FaZe Clan, I think, should be in the top 5. So it's all to play for in this particular game. Now taking a look at Digital Athletics, landing near Graveyard. It doesn't look like there's going to be too much in the way of argument here. GRINDMORE and Rise and Win might have been dropping close to each other, but they are all good. We still have circle number 1, centering on Chumacera. Allan Oil have taken that and are comfortably dealing with it. No problems at all. We then have SakuraZ, who racked up a ridiculous number of kills earlier on, it had to be said. Are now moving north to basically get some nice quiet looting. They just want to go ahead and go to El Pozo and come back a bit later, which is fine. Things looking pretty relaxed here now in game number 5. No one really hot dropping or anything like that. Last of the coaches now out, and we focus on the game. Team Unique in what I think is the clown card. No, it's only 3 of them in here. Where's the 4th? Where's the 4th player from Team Unique? Oh no, they are all in there. It is clown carring, but that's fine. They're going to go up towards Tierra Bronca and Campo Militar. That should be all good. GRINDMORE, I think, are just going to very happily set off at El Azhar. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. Entropiq broadly have lost Leones. Miracu and Explodes kind of have the southern tip, but nothing to write home about. Are GRINDMORE following them? No, I think they're just grabbing vehicles. It almost sounds like they're running up alongside Unique to follow them up north. But I don't think that's happening at the moment. And this is going to be frustrating for Team Unique because having to move this far away, knowing that there are other teams nearby, it's going to loot and it's going to eat into their looting time, right? Definitely not ideal for them. So we'll see what ends up happening as we move further into this game. They now start losing, but 1 warehouse for 4 people is nowhere near enough. I wouldn't be surprised if they go into Tierra Bronca. Would not be surprised at all. It looks like most of Allan Oil are moving out of Chumacera here. We've got Finotto and Fuzzface on the east side, effectively gatekeeping people from coming in, which is fair enough. Some slightly ambitious shots there on the M16, but you lose, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, as they say. Is this highlight real territory now? No headshots just yet, though. We see how many people end up moving into Chumacera as time goes by. They're actually going all the way up to Campo Militar, so this is going to be a very long, late rotate coming in for Phase 2. Pay attention to Unique as they come down. Super long. Hopefully they find some additional vehicles as well. Toxic players, they're the only team there. They're all good. Entropiq have left Los Leones relatively early and are moving towards where Finotto and Fuzzface are, which makes things very interesting indeed. Team Liquid getting shot from there. Not going to worry too much about it. They're looking for a way into Chumacera, realistically, or at least the compound's relatively close by. I think they're going to be able to get this walled compound here. This brick building is fun to hold, mainly because, like, what angle are you honestly going to approach this from that makes you invisible? Like, maybe if you come down off that hill into this valley here, but my god, everyone's going to shoot you if you do that. So Team Liquid have got a pretty decent compound here in terms of defending it. The problem is Mixie is getting shot at by quite a lot of people right now. Should be able to now dodge toxic players. Does just that. Allan Oil spotting explodes. Just the one player so far. And it's Entropiq who are third partying onto FaZe here. Not too far away to be fair, but a completely different direction. Ding have got Valle del Mar, and they have these hills south of Chumacera, which I personally love so much. Like, these kind of positions I quite enjoy playing. So this big mountain coming up the side of Chumacera looks really daunting. But if you're actually moving up towards the top, there's actually quite a lot of, like, little ridges and stuff that you can hide behind. It's really quite fun, honestly. It really is. Then you tag someone and they have to heal, and you run up to here. And you sort of crouch here for a while and wait. And it's obviously high ground is still good, but like moving through it, it's an experience. And also, if you hold somewhere like it, you only have to worry about people who are super far away because no one's going to be coming out in the open near here, right? Shro from Justice gets Grendis from Enterprise early on. Janny's actually super close to them at the moment, just holding This is a brick building. It is a brick building. Holding a big brick on his own here, really. I feel like Justice could come in and take this if they wanted to. There you can see where Grendis died. Unfortunately, there's no real way out here. Getting caught a little bit from a different angle is all. Toxic players shooting absolutely everyone who comes into the circle on the east side, aren't they? Everyone's found someone. Jekka trying to get some kill of the day. You might as well give it a go with 186 bullets in the mini. I'm sure there's plenty of time for you to try that sort of stuff. Digital Athletics is coming up against Witless soon as well. Oh, can you imagine just going prone up here? Witless is just making noises right now. Trying to stop anyone from coming through. Loud noises can be their strategy summed up. DA will have heard those shots, and hopefully that dissuades them from coming in. This is the idea behind Witless taking a couple of shots, pretending it's not in DA's direction as well. So it's like, oh yeah, we're dealing with other squads as well. There are definitely multiple people here. You don't want to rotate here. That's the message he's telegraphing right now. And to be fair, the only cues DA have are the audio cues, but that might be enough. That might just be enough, you know. Look at this. They're going up north, back towards Picardo. It's worked. Does Big Mac see through this plan? No, he's focusing on semi-toxic. We are good to go. Dedrix gets a bolty headshot onto James. Where is James? Oh, James. He's resable there. We're good. As long as another team doesn't rush up behind now, and they won't. Team Liquid are relatively safe there. Lovely walled compound there. Super safe. So getting knocked outside of it isn't ideal. I suspect they'll retreat inwards a little bit. Just trying to get more info. Probably wasn't expecting an M24 headshot to land so cleanly from so far, to be fair. But these guys are good. Here's Justice. There's Highman. There was Highman. And Sakura, who I believe are top or near the top of the point standings tonight because of just how many kills that they've got. They're certainly in the top 3. Are now struggling. Shro, once again. Someone stop Shro. I mean, what an absolute monster this guy is. There's a chance he doesn't need the smokes, but better safe than sorry. Gonna get the res off onto Molodok. Next circle has popped. It's gone. Wow. 8 o'clock hard shift towards Valle del Mar. I feel like Ding almost head back and take one of these. Who knows? I mean, this is a hard shift. Everyone's going to be moving in. We're going to see Benny Hill music in just a second. I'm almost certain of it. Some slightly creative driving here from Evel. Let's take this brick building on the edge of Chumacera. That's not a bad shot, actually. Mixie gets caught out unawares. And Enterprise have a little bit of revenge from earlier. Important for Svetlana to at least hold this position. Mixie, remember, got taken out between here and the warehouse. So, got caught between two compounds. Svetlana just wanting to make sure no one else takes this in case the rest of Liquid want to bunch up on here as well. And from the vehicle sounds, you can sort of deduce, okay, someone's leapfrogging ahead. Whether they're in the warehouse or not, they're definitely leapfrogging ahead. The problem is, they're leapfrogging ahead right into the loving clutches of Evil and Allan Oil. Oh, here we go. Fantastic headshot there from Evil, but not enough to get a knock anywhere. That's what Fuzzface is for! That's the shotgun. Fuzzface runs into his teammate's Molotov, I think. This is awkward. Or is that his Molotov? Doesn't matter, because JD manages to use a grenade to kill him. I mean, great shotgun kill, but for the sake of the flush? I don't know. I feel like waiting a couple of seconds would have been okay there. We'll see what Evil does. It's still him and Finotto, and they still have to fight. Enterprise are not done. Finotto on the first floor roof looking in. Gives him a little bit of an advantage in that wide open space, but he might get third-partied if he waits here too long. You can see Vanir already looking in from beyond there. There you can see, look at that. Double season. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. It's going to make life very, very difficult now for Allan Oil. Evil gets knocked, and I think that's the only encouragement they need to push up now. They're asking, where's the last member? He's not actually inside. He's outside at the moment. It's Finotto. And he couldn't stay, unfortunately, on the balcony. Because he's having to move out. This is a frustrating position to be in. Oh, Justice. Justice have got him, have they? No. He all but throws himself into this one story. And he'll live to fight another day, but for how long? He's currently sandwiched between Enterprise and Team Liquid. Fire, completely fine. They've got Valer Del Mar. Ding, keeping their split. They might collapse onto north or south, depending on where this next circle goes. Let's see. I think Isadika and Biesto Lodge are going to collapse onto Sail and Senya. Almost, maybe not immediately, but within the next 30 seconds. GRINDMORE on the west side. They're looking up to Nixie sort of territory and thinking this might be fun. Ooh, drive-through. Nice, tasty. What have we got here? Let's find out. Protecting the vehicle. And no, okay, they're not moving any further than that. I thought they were going to. Not so ambitious, but at the same time, to be fair, they're completely fine. Oh, Explode doing a lot of fighting out of circle right now. What is going on here? Have they got a vehicle? There's a bike. They need it. My God, they need it. Fighting in phase 3 in a competitive circle out in the blue. You're not leaving a lot to chance here. Or you are leaving a lot to chance, I should say. Digital Athletics now pushing in. Justice looking for a couple of their heads as well. They, by the way, after the previous game, thanks to them getting, I think it's something like over 30 kills in the first 4 games. I think Justice are top of the leaderboards. So DA do have to keep a note. You might not want to be fighting these guys right now. Explodes in Team Liquid, having at it. That's Clib gone. However, there's Entropiq just north of them. They can't stay there too long, though. The circle is closing in. This is phase number 4 as well. This is going to be brutal. They're going to have to get going in that buggy. Liquid also need to move into this corner. I'm not sure they can move into Fine Auto just yet. They don't know who else is up there. And Unique's going to be up there. Enterprise is going to be up there. I don't think Liquid want to fight yet. I feel like they want to wait till later on. FaZe Clan. Oh, dear. Needs to get out of this car ASAP. Literally just find a house. Any house. Get in. All four of them are still alive. Big heart and throat moment for FaZe Clan. Absolutely massive. Explodes now moving into Chumacera, but in 45 seconds, all of this is going to be swallowed by the blue. Svetlana needs to get some distance, realistically. Otherwise, Explodes is going to be right there as well. James and Svetlana might run into a doozy. Runs into Explodes instead, and all of a sudden, this ain't ideal at all. Oh no, a doozy's right there! That's Team Liquid out. That wasn't anything particularly poorly played. It's just that there was always the statistical probability that more than one team was there. They just happened to be the two different teams saw Team Liquid, and that was it. It's a risk. Next circle has popped. Back out to the east side, so balancing out what we had before. Ding have indeed centered on where Sale and Senya were. And they've got an excellent position right about now. Justice also now moving out onto Shro. Ooh. My bad. Does exactly what I guess his name says. From a driving point of view, face plants into the dirt there. That can't have been pleasant. Makes it to join his team though, and that's what matters. On the west side of the circle, Nixie looks like he's a solo next to two members of Fire. That could be fun. Last member left alive for Sakura, but 15 teams left alive. He's so far away from the placement points at the moment. So far away. He has to try, though. That's Explodes out. Fate sealing them. Haha, see what I did there? And now they have to fight Enterprise. It's not done yet. At all. By any stretch of the imagination. Entropiq crashing in! Absolutely going ham. There are Entropiq, but I don't know if they know how many teams there are here. Team Unique are very, very close by. Tepak and Evas now have to go up against Fate, Dante, and Faultlessly. Dante's on the outside. So's Faultlessly, and Fate's actually... Yeah, no one else is in here. The question mark is Janny, who gets Faultlessly. Oh, that's brutal. That's super brutal. Oh, if he can actually get this res off, that'll be good. He can't. Evast make sure of that. And third-party city, thanks to Janny and Enterprise, means that Team Unique will not get a chance to defend against Entropiq. They basically hold this right now. There are very few circumstances where Entropiq does not win this three-way fight. It's still possible, of course. They're only a duo after all, so don't count them out. That's Vanir eliminated with a couple of knocks for toxic players. Who's bleeding out the fastest? Are they all going to be able to get there in time? It looks like Get Semi-Toxic is also the closest player to Laya, so we should be good. Witless needs a little bit of help as well. Never mind. Oh my. Well, Dogza says no to that, so that's that. On board with Fate, looking up towards Janny. Fate actually just looking out for himself right now. He cares about the people who are aggressing onto Janny, not Janny himself. Janny now dies. He now has to focus on the 1v2. It's him versus Entropiq. Flashbang coming up. Not sure if that was necessary, but he went for it anyway in case he thought they were closer. They're not. In 1 minute as well, the next zone is going to force both of these teams out. Toxic players now eliminated. That's Dogza going in to clean up. mForce doing a very good job, I have to say, in today's scrims. Two smokes coming out the right side. He might be going out the left himself. Evas looking for an angle. So close. So close to getting a nice little peek. Next circle, by the way, has popped really hard south. I mean, Ding are loving life right now. Rise and win. have to take a couple of risks here. They're saying, well, if we move against this cliff face, at least we only have to deal with one or two directions, right? It's about the best we got here. And to be fair, at least they're in. Where's Justice going to come in behind them, though? Oh, Fate! Calm yourself. That is the perfect way to start this campaign against Entropiq. Tepak almost never had a chance there. So maybe flicking away a little bit early on that Molotov. But Fate, wow. What a spray. Tepak is going to be able to get revived. And Entropiq are going to be able to move in. They saw that he was upstairs. It was a really good angle to hold. Just couldn't quite do it with the 2v1, and Evas gets the headshot. So Entropiq live to fight another day. There are 2 of them left alive. We now have 8 teams remaining, ladies and gentlemen. We are in to the placement points. Shro stuck a little bit. He needs to get from there to there. His vehicle is very much smoking. And Rise and Win completely eliminated by Justice there. That actually buys Shro a little bit of time, but he needs to get away before the zone gets him. Digital Athletics now spotting him. He hasn't got a car. This is going to be it. Unfortunately. Looks like he's just going to bleed out to the zone. No! He heals up. I mean, if he could find a way, that would be absolutely miraculous right about now. He needs to heal up, throw a smoke, and keep healing. They've forgotten about him. They've forgotten about him. That could be huge. He needs to get into the zone now. He used the med kit and then cancelled it. Has he got enough time? Oh my god, Shro. You're ridiculous. You're actually ridiculous. Shro and Arctic still left. This is phase 5 in a competitive circle. He still finds damage on these guys. How is he doing this? Digital Athletics are scratching their heads going, what is going on? He's got no more heals left. Entropiq up top. Digital Athletics on the bottom. And he's inside the blue. That's it for Shro. That's Evas with the headshot. But what a story Shro is going to be able to tell about this game. Ridiculous series of events there. He should not have been able to do that, but he did. Next circle centering in on the road. Ding, very happy to keep retaining this as well. 4 hit points there. Managing to survive. Escaping Kid with the 5-month resub. Thank you so much. Cheers, Gab. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Hope you're enjoying the games today. Artix, though, with 8 kills, actually, for Justice so far this game. They're going to be able to get a decent haul of points. And they are currently, I believe, top of the leaderboard. Very, very kill heavy. I think Justice and Sakura are 1 and 2. But Explodes are probably up there as well. We'll see what happens after game number 5 going into the final game. Those teams have had a decent day. They really have. But what about mForce? Especially with their positioning on Erangel. 3 top 3 finishes in a row. They've done good. No question about that. We don't want you bleeding over the car. We're going to drive off. He's like, guys, wait. Not yet. Please wait for me. One more bandage. Just one more. Please wait. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Where are mForce going to go? Oh my god, that is a steep descent. Roller coaster ride. Driver has no helmet as well, I think. Playable dip, to be fair. Dip's free. Evas could have something to say about that. Nah, he's proning in. We're good. Ding now out in the open. Trying to expand on their wonderful compound. Just stop anybody who's getting within a mile of them right now. And they're doing a very good job. Pueth with the mini headshot onto Senya. Where's that from? Oh, very nice. That's actually from around the nearest ridge. So pretty close, to be fair. More grenades getting shoved towards that rock formation. Which I'm not sure is the one. I think he thinks that more players are outside the compound, but they're actually taking refuge within the four walls of the compound itself. Just preserving the vests and helmets, making sure that they've got first aids to work with later on in the game. Ruptures seen by Biesterlock. Oh, yeah, he knows. He knows. That's not going to work. Needed to get a bit more of an angle on that. Rupture and Hueth then. Looking for another way in. They've got 50 seconds to find one. I don't think there is one. I think they can go down. To get to the point where they're hiding in the smokes, I also reckon they're going to be exposing themselves at least a little bit. But they have to try. What else have they got at this point? I don't know. 30 seconds left to go until Phase 7 moves in. These are the PUBG EU Pro Scrims, ladies and gentlemen. 26 minutes in. 5 teams left remaining. 14 players in this lobby left alive. That's good. That's very good. Hold on to the revive. Hodl. Hodl. And they got away with that by the skin of their teeth. Oh, no. Well, that's awkward. They would have seen that in the kill feed, and now they'll be hungry. Do they risk coming out, though? Probably not. They've got problems down here, ladies and gentlemen. They heard that, and they're going, actually, mForce versus FaZe. Need to get a grip on this situation for sure. Digital Athletics. Now finally going down. Great nade by Gustav. Oh my god, what a nade. Eliminating mForce there. It's now our top 3 teams. It's Ding, FaZe, and Entropiq. Entropiq are just a solo. Gustav, I'm not sure you can... No, Gustav. No. That's not gonna... Oh, dear. I think, yeah, if you go back a little bit further, you can come back up. But, yeah, you didn't really want to fall down there, mate. You should have this. There we go. He's back, he's back. Ding. Northeast, FaZe, south, Ivas. Hopefully nowhere. But of course, these players know that there are 9 players left in the lobby. It's physically impossible for there to be only 2 teams. Phase 8 is a northern shift. Oh, man, Ding. I mean, the circles have all gone their way this game, let's be honest. Absolutely delightful stuff. They haven't won it yet, though. They've been given all the heads up that they could possibly have. Sadika's worried someone's down here. There's actually no one down here. There's the possibility of taking this, but then you just end up giving away some of the high ground. Do you even want to? You might not. Phase 9 is likely to end, well, in the middle of the circle, so it'll be like around here on this cliff, which means that holding the high ground here is actually quite advantageous. Right around this position. Ivas gets Senya. This tilts things, I think, in favor of FaZe Clan a little bit, but Biesterlock manages to get Fex to even things out. 8C responds with a nade onto Biesterlock himself, and now Ivas is coming into third party. This is looking good for FaZe Clan. Sadika in the double story blue, trying to stop Ivas from getting the kill. That nade is good onto Sadika, not so much onto the downs, but very, very nicely done. And he's pushing in. Entropiq doesn't care. They want all of the boys, and they don't quite get them. Respect, though. That required big balls, and FaZe Clan come in to wipe up 8 kills, and FaZe Clan take home the chicken dinner in game number 5. They waited for the right moment. Yes, they were helped a little bit by Entropiq, but as soon as they heard those gunshots go off, they knew what to do, and they knew how long they needed to wait.